Let me jump over here and get this all set up.
All right. So we're back with those initial Keiban teams.
Yeah.
We got. They both have their full lookup, and we got an Eric staring down a Molly.
Yes, this is the that Keiban captain mirror we saw briefly at the start of the round.
Absolutely.
Now, I always like bypass claws on Eric. That's specifically going to help against the hunger for a turn or two.
Yes. Especially with that flourish bypass claw. It's huge sometimes.
Yeah. Bringing in Fell. Maybe trying to sneak in a hit against Eric here. Looks like KAZ is considering a switch out. Dino Fuzz, do you mind turning yourself up a bit, actually?
Absolutely. Is that any better, everybody?
That sounds better to me. Unbutton.
Perfect. That's good to hear.
Does, like, no damage. Oh, Fell is just down. That speed boost did nothing.
I think they were, with that unbutton, I think they were expecting a switch out.
Yeah,
Either
it
that or
seems
they're
like
just
it.
going for that initiative up to make sure they can outspeed Eric.
Yeah.
I don't think Eric survives here.
I guess the unbutton helped a little bit from the Gloam Locket.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the this is where the real opportunity is going to happen. Switches to a Nora instead.
Huh.
No flourish on the bypass clause.
I mean, yeah, you save that. You get yourself a safe switch in with that Fell leader with a speed up. That's not the worst decision out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric was dying no matter what.
At least KAZ has full battery now. And is hovering over the Zale and the Fell. Fell has no physical moves, notably. This is a digital emotional Fell.
That's abnormal.
Yeah, usually you see Riding Crop on Fell as like a good way to round it out. Especially because Fell has a lot of good options for like defensive lockets.
Yeah.
Defensive necklaces.
I personally love switching Bomb Locket Fell into somebody like Molly.
Right, or Lise to get the instant pop-off.
Yep.
Blaze of Glory, though, is also very interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna... That might make a game at one point.
Yeah, though this is kind of scary. One of them is going to outspeed the other. Presumably, Ekans Fell is the faster one here.
Yeah.
Going for a flourish on KAZ's side, just to cover the parry, most likely, if it happens. Yeah, we're not sure if this is like an actual match per se. We're just watching it because KAZ didn't look like they dropped. It looked like they were still on the Smash GG page. So we're just kind of going with it.
Mm-hmm. That was an interesting trade there.
Yeah.
Because Perceptive would have revealed that Gloam Locket. So you have to know that you're gonna die.
Okay, can confirm this is an actual match. Cool. Yeah, so
no. That Flourish Blaze of Glory is gonna hit hard.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. The idea of like using Unbutton to boost speed a little, or use Fireworks to get the energy, and then Blaze of Glory after the Gloam Locket procs.
Absolutely. You're going down regardless of what happens.
Going down.
You might as well take something with you.
Yeah, go down with a fight. Very fun. As far as like rules for set peeking goes, I don't really have a rule against it or anything, but I would recommend asking the TO Lee's dog if you have any questions regarding that. I think to some extent it's hard to avoid. I also don't think there's a rule against watching other matches on Discord, as long as you're not talking or listening. So, yeah. Ooh, parries the pack and gets Spike Club. That was a raw
I
Spike
think
Club.
that was the right thing to do, because, I mean, you're sitting on just that Keiban.
Yeah,
Keiban
that's
has
right.
to carry here.
Oh, that looks like that was, that's not Tenacious Keiban.
No.
That's the one that...
Wow.
Didn't parry that time, though, even though they had the battery.
I don't think they anticipated that disruption wave.
Yeah, that was...
Most of the time, Zale is just pure emotional.
Yeah. They only had 4 pips? Oh, I thought they had a full battery besides that. Alright, I think that's game 1, and I believe that just went to KAZ then.
Yeah, that would be game 1 to KAZ, from what I could tell.
Yeah, KAZ is queuing up with their Sayla team now versus Wendell. Wendell, Odette, Yasmin, Fell, Jane. So Ekans could have stuck with their... what was the previous one? Keiban?
Keiban.
With their Keiban team, but opted not to. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of non-Captain Fell, even just in round 1, which is pretty exciting to me. I'm a big fan of using Fell as just that sort of strong attacker in general. It seems like a lot of people are
too afraid
as well.
to use her when she's not a captain.
Yeah.
I don't even... I think about putting her on teams, and I just get scared that she's gonna die. But at the same time, my favorite team right now is in Fell lead, so...
Oh, yeah. By the way, Fell is they, them, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
All good. So, we got the Clint switch in. It looks like this is a sort of defensive Sayla team, which is my favorite variant of Sayla. With the Eric as the sort of energy battery, and then the but like Clint and Keiban as sort of defensive pivots here, and Lise as well. Sayla's captain plan is to heal for 50 whenever you flourish an attack. And so that's just very effective with these sort of bulky characters. Firewall hits Lise for very little, of course. Now, another important nerf... Oh, we're not seeing a heart-to-heart on the Lise.
No.
I was going to say, another important nerf was that heart-to-heart now splits the health 50-50, whereas previously it was 60-40 in favor of the character using heart-to-heart. Now, I really do like Tidy as the sort of nice backup here. Clearing pop-ups is obviously very good, but it does... Like, I don't want to discount Flourish Tidy.
No, you can't. But this is a really aggressive Lise.
Yeah. I like the fireworks as well as sort of a backup. You're able to maintain that energy lead you really need with the Sayla captain, while also having your defensive character in and not needing to switch in Eric. Again, this is like one of the teams I've played the most on ranked, so... we see the Odette switch in on Ekans' side. They haven't switched in any of their other characters except Jane, I guess. I'm interested to see sort of the Yasmin here, because Yasmin can play a lot of roles. That fireworks, though. Seems like KAZ wants to play around the Rust Spray here. Yep, there's another Rust Spray.
Yep.
Rust
Spray can just end you.
Yeah, Rust Spray can be super difficult to deal with. I'm honestly kind of worried about this Keiban. If this is a Pester Spray Odette, that really shuts down a lot of Keiban's options. Like, his Admire only has 4 health. Oh no, it's just regular Rust Spray.
Oh.
Still though, that's 1 Mentor.
I mean, one mentor is good, but shutting it down is huge.
Yeah.
Um,
And their Keiban's other move is Tidy, which again is pretty effective at clearing out things and healing up Keiban, but only has 4 uses.
I'm honestly surprised not to see a charge panel though with the Sailor lead.
Right.
And I think that's it for Rust Spray.
Yeah, I think that was
number 4.
4, yeah. Because there was
so Rust Spray's dealt with.
Yeah, that's good to get out of the way here. Clint takes the Topple Hammer like a champ.
Yep. And then Riding Crops just pops that balloon.
Yep. The
But I guess
inflatable
Odette
hammer is deflated. Actually, I'm kind of surprised the inflatable hammer doesn't deflate when Odette's down.
Have you seen how hard it hits? I don't think it's just an inflatable hammer anymore.
It's an inflatable hammer infused with the power of spite, angst, anger, Angus.
Angst. Nah.
There's
That's
the
not-
quick
ooh,
foil.
Ooh.
Quick foil has only 2 uses,
that
but
was on a
is
glow?
so effective. Yeah, not even a glow Wendell.
Wow. Okay. That's...
Yeah, I wonder what it was. Maybe balm? Ooh,
Probably.
Jane
I mean,
has snacks. What snacks do you think Jane brought?
Jane strikes me as a gummy bear girl.
I was gonna say like Welch's or something. Maybe Gushers as a treat.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Gushers, for sure.
It was Gloam. It
That's
got
when they-
broken at the
that's when
start of the
Season 4 is the
game.
name brand.
Oh, okay. But Wendell healed from the Odette dying. I see. Yeah, I did not even catch that. There's a lot happening in these games. Like Jane just getting knocked out from too much niceness.
I mean, let's be real. I don't know how to handle positivity, so like, I feel her. I get it.
Talk about complimentary snacks. Yeah, so Jane is out, cannot make use of those snacks, and Lise is able to get 2 uses of fireworks off, which is going to be very helpful here. Fel, though, is probably going to outspeed. I mean, not probably, definitely. It's just the real problem is dealing with the sort of bulk on the side of KAZ.
Yeah.
Flourish Fireworks does not do enough here.
No.
When one Fireworks does that, Gloam Locket, of course. Just a great option on these offensive characters with low defenses.
For sure, it keeps them. It turns them in from, glass cannons into almost like viable sweepers sometimes.
Yeah. Now
You
that
handle
was
that one threat, but that parry, I think, clinched this.
yeah. Parry Flourish to take out the Fel, and Lise is almost back to full after the Flourish.
Yeah.
We just have Yasmin left, and KAZ has an entire team.
Poison Dagger leads me to believe this is ambidextrous, probably.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I don't know if that's going to be enough to lower the damage too much, though.
No. Not likely.
Ooh, it did.
I mean, it didn't.
Well, okay,
But-
either it did, or that's like a max emotional defense Yasmin.
So I mean, it lowered it 2 stages. Problem is, you need it to take down this lease.
Hey, Zodai's in the chat.
unscathed.
Uh,
Hello there, Zodai.
I think the Keiban also is too much of a problem for Yasmin to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
That Keiban still has admire uses and blocks pretty much everything Yasmin can throw out. The big physical defense, the big charge panel tower shield. Flourish Admire.
Yeah, it should do it.
Flourish Claymore barely does anything, even with the double up. Oh, but the double up with Claymore does mean that the Balm Lock gets popped funny. Anyways, that's kind of funny. And there's the Admire.
There it goes. So, I believe that's 2 games to KAZ.
Yeah, that's 2 games for KAZ there. Let me see. We heard that one already. There we go. Very, very clean sweep at the end. I am not at all surprised that that last game kind of turned out that way. Very effective. Whoops. I paused the music. Alright, so I think that was everything for our first round here.